Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we shall do hypothesis testing for comparison of 3 or more means using one-way ANOVA in SPSS. Okay. Suppose we want to compare the starting salary between 3 major groups, that is arts and science is first group, education second group and business is third group. For them we want to compare whether mean starting salary is equal or not. Okay, so null hypothesis for this is H naught, which is given by H naught, mu1 equal to mu2 equal to mu3. There are few assumptions for one way ANOVA. Okay, first is that since starting salary is dependent on the factor major, okay, so the starting salary is the dependent variable and the dependent variable should have should be a continuous variable, that is ratio or interval scale, and in SPSS we know that the ratio or interval scale is given by the measure scale. Okay, so let us go to variable view and see the salaries. The starting salary is given the measure scale. Okay, and we are grouping them into 3 groups based on the measures, so that is nominal or ordinal variable. Second assumption is that the variable each sample must be drawn from a normal population, so we can do normality test. I have shown you in my earlier videos. Okay, and population variances for the 3 groups must be equal, so we can do the equal variance test before doing the ANOVA, and all samples are independently randomly selected and there are no outliers. Okay, so for outliers we can use the box and whisker plot, which I have explained earlier. So for ANOVA we go to analyze tab. Okay, compare means and proportion and then select one way ANOVA. Let me reset. So our dependent variable is the starting salary and the factor which divides the variable into 3 groups is college major. So factor is college major. If you want effect size you can check it, if you do not want, if you remove it. Okay, then there is these are for post hoc test, that is if we find the significant result, that is the variances, the means of 3 groups are not equal, then we can go to post hoc test to see which group is different from others, like this. Okay, and then we can go to options, and options you can, if you want the descriptive statistics, then you check this one, and if you want to test for homogeneity of variance you select this, and level of significance is 0.05 here since confidence is 0.95. Okay, so this is our output. First is the test of homogeneity of variance, which gives the significance level to be very high, that is p value 0.667, 0.885, 0.885, 0.682. So since p value is very high, we can say that the variances are equal, and then this is the ANOVA table. Okay, between group, within group and total, sum of squares, degrees of freedom, mean square, and this is the our test statistic F 9.657 and p value is less than 0.001. For rejecting the null hypothesis, the p value should be less than 0.05 since our significance level is 0.05. So if p value is less than 0.05, we reject the null hypothesis. Here p value is much less, it is even less than 0.001. So we reject the null hypothesis that the 3 means are equal. Since we are rejecting the null hypothesis that the 3 means are equal, so we conclude that the 3 means are not equal. So which 2 means are very different from each other? For this we can go to the post hoc test. Okay, so post hoc test you can since equal variances are assumed, you can select LSD method. Okay, and if equal variances are not assumed, these are the post hoc tests. Okay, so this is the result for post hoc test, which does what? It gives the multiple comparisons for between means. Okay, so first is education with arts and science and education with business. We see the significance level, that is p value. P value for the first one is 0.078, second one is less than 0.001. That means there is much difference between the starting salary for college major education and business. Okay, and again we find the p value to be less than business and education. Okay, and also the p value 0.010, which is also less than 0.05. That is, there is difference between the starting salary between arts and science and business. Okay, so this post hoc test gives us which two groups of means are different from each other, significantly different from each other. Okay, so this is one way ANOVA test using SPSS. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.